Hey guys, Underground Geek here. So let's talk about the nothing burger that is Captain Phasma's new comic. First of all, I just want to give a shout out to the artist because they did a great job on this comic. It seems like every one of the Star Wars comics may have the same artist and they do a great job. It has a lot of detail. It has a lot, like really good artwork and lettering. I mean, not lettering, but color work. So I got to give it up to these people. But let's talk about this comic, and let's start with the title here. Journey to Star Wars, The Last Jedi, Star Wars, Captain Phasma. Okay. Could you have gotten a shorter title, maybe? Could you have called it maybe Prelude to The Last Jedi, Captain Phasma? Or The Force Unleashed, Captain Phasma, since it was going on at the same time as Force Unleashed? Or Escape from Star Killer, Captain Phasma. You know, that could have been cool. No, we got to call it Journey to Star Wars, The Last Jedi, Star Wars, Captain Phasma, #1. Okay. Well, anyway, let's take a look at the character here on the cover. It's a pretty good cover. And let me just explain to you why Captain Phasma is the hero that SJW Marvel has been waiting for. First of all, the suit is totally asexual. You cannot tell if it's a male or a female, and you cannot tell by the voice if it's a male or a female because she talks like a robot. But Captain Phasma is indeed a female, but you could never tell. The character that plays her is the same character that is in Game of Thrones in the movie, in the Star Wars movie, and she looks more feminine on Game of Thrones, which everybody talks about. She looks like a man than she is on here. Totally just asexual. She's a robot. She literally could have been a droid, and this could have been the same story. She could have been a murder droid. Yeah. Shout out Heather Antos. Murder droids. They're a thing. Not really. But anyway, let's see. Let's start with a story here. We got General Organa's resistance forces have mounted a direct attack on the First Order's most powerful weapon, Star Killer Base. A small assault team consisting of Han Solo, Chewbacca, and former stormtrooper FN-2187. Now a resistance fighter known as Finn has infiltrated the base to lower its defense shields. While Starkiller's planet-destroying superweapon is charging, Captain Phasma is forced at blaster point, no less, to lower the base's defense shields, allowing resistance forces to attack in full. The trio then forces Captain Phasma into a garbage chute. Phasma does not intend to stay there long. Well, no crap. I don't know anybody that's been in a garbage chute that thought, hey, I'll stay a while. Anyway. So basically we got the writer here, Kelly Thompson, which, just phones it in. Artist Marco Stetto, which is great. Andres Mosa, which was great as colorist. VC's Clayton Cole's letter, which did his job. Paul Renaud does the cover, did a great job. And here's where it starts to fall down. Heather Antos, assistant editor. Okay. So basically you're just going to start putting her on everything Star Wars because nobody else wants to do it. And the editor, Jordan D. White, the one that actually does the editing job. You've got basically 4 people involved in this in editing because you got executive editor and editor-in-chief. So there better not be any typos. Axel Alonso, of course, has put his name in here. But I digress. Let's move on. So we start out the story here, and it gives you a timer. It's ticking down, until the gun is fully charged. And Captain Phasma is recording some notes. It says, this is Captain Phasma recording notes of the final moments of Starkiller Base for further debrief. Obviously, she's in a ship. But then we cut back. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because it says the time is 15:31. But then at 15:21... she's standing looking through a hole, so I don't really understand was she flying in? I don't really know. That doesn't make any sense at all. You go from 15:31, which is in the future, to 15:21, where she's in the past. Right off the bat, editor not doing his job. So T-minus 6 minutes until weapon fully charged. What it says at the bottom here. Phasma is able to get through the hole in the garbage chute because of I guess, an explosion or something. So right off the bat, she's saved by chance. Okay, she does nothing to contribute. At 15:21, at the same time, the base was under heavy attack by resistance forces. I proceeded to the most immediate computer access point to discern how our shield defenses might have been penetrated. Well, didn't you lower the shields? I thought you did. I don't really understand. But anyway. And then it shows her walking away as an explosion happens on the side of the ship and everybody's blown through the air. The damage being sustained was significant as I stand here like a douche. And then somebody drops her blaster and it goes blasting around in different directions and almost hits Phasma, but she blocks it with her cape because, you can do that. You can block blasters with your cape even though the armor doesn't stop a blaster. Her cape will because she's Batman. So then we have this constant text explosion stuff, boom, and then inserted in the text we have pictures because that's a thing. And then we cut to this great splash shot of X-Wings and TIE fighters fighting. But I really wish they would have thought to put some different types of TIE fighters in there, like maybe some TIE interceptors or TIE bombers or something like that. Just something just to break it up instead of just a standard X-Wing and TIE fighter fighting. But hey, it still looks cool. Alright, sorry guys, the phone always rings whenever I start to record. But anyway, great splash page here. So, moving on, we go to the next scene here, and there's stormtroopers laying it everywhere. She gets to the one of the command stations here, and she starts accessing it, talking about primary shield defenses disengaged by Captain Phasma security code, blah, blah, blah. And then she goes on to delete the log where that happened. So right off the bat, she's covering herself. And it kind of shows her character here. She's first of all, she's a coward because she let them lock her in a garbage disposal. And then second, she's a liar because she starts deleting files off the system. And then she says, wait a second, I could also find the coward and turncoat that also accessed the system earlier. So first of all, you got talked into accessing it and taking down the shields and then covered it up. And then now you're going after somebody else that did the same thing. But anyway, she says, okay, the files were accessed by Lieutenant Sol Rivas. And then she clenches her fist in meme style, clenching fist style. Further investigation revealed Starkiller's base shields lowered at 1511 from inside the base by Lieutenant Rivas, blah, blah, blah. I began pursuit of Lieutenant Rivas immediately upon this discovery. And she shows her getting her rifle and walking very vigilantly towards the door. And then all of a sudden she just sees him standing down there in one of the hallways across the entire Starkiller platform there. Aims her gun at him and just shoots at him. Let's don't ask him any questions. Let's don't talk to him because maybe he was in the same situation you're in. I'll just shoot him. So, of course, right as she goes to shoot, there's an explosion and she misses him. Okay. Then she has to use her Boba Fett grappling hook to swing to safety. Then she uses the grappling hook with her rifle to slide to the next scene. Looking like a man. You can't really tell if it's a man or a woman. Anyway, there's explosions going on. There's great art here. As she walks out the door, the other stormtroopers are looking at her and says, Captain Phasma, word is that General Hux is being evacuated. Should we? And then she cuts him off and says, man your post until you are ordered otherwise. Yes, Captain. All right, so stand here and die. I got to leave. But anyway, so she walks out to the snow. We got a cool scene of the snow here, and she's still chasing that guy. The guy gets away. She's in pursuit. Then, at a different scene, she happens to notice Kylo Ren fighting with another Jedi, which happens to be Ren, in the famous fighting scene. Or it could be Finn at this point. I'm not really sure. But she watches them, and she was going to do something about it, but then the ground cracks again. Boom. Here we go with this sound effect. Boom. They love that sound effect. So then she falls down in a hole, but she's able to climb up out of it, Boba Fett style. And then she sees him at a distance turns and shoots her gun and misses again. She is a true stormtrooper. But anyway, she said, to prevent him from leaving the planet, I took a shot at the suspect as he entered the auxiliary hangar. Due to ongoing planetary explosions and my terrible shootsmanship, or marksmanship, I should say, the shot failed to stop him. Okay. Then she pulls a superhero jump like 30 feet across to a crevice and lands, superhero style. She didn't act this tough in the movie. And now all of a sudden she's jumping 30 feet to pursue somebody when someone easily stopped her with a rifle earlier and got her in a garbage chute. Anyway, upon arrival at the hangar, I found Revis had stolen one of the two dark fighters taking off for unknown location. Nobody was there. Where's everybody else at? But there's still this captain standing there, or this pilot standing there, and he says, yes, Captain. He goes, prepare for immediate departure. We have a traitor to catch. All right, so they're going after him. Then she's talking about, why is your stupid BB droid in here? Well, because everybody has a BB droid, I guess. I mean, he's a pilot. Don't they get BB droids to be in the ship with them? Then she says, make it be still. And then he says, be still. Oh, okay, couldn't you have just said that? And the robot's like, beep, 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 beep. He's like, I'm going to beat your tail. But anyway, they're flying off. He says, what now, Captain? He says, now we complete our mission to hunt and kill the traitor that allowed Starkiller Base to be destroyed, Lieutenant Sol Revis. And as they fly off, it blows up. So all in all, we get from the story that she's a coward, a liar, and a hypocrite because she's going after the same type of person that she is. Okay? And then she zeroes it out here with, this is Captain Phasma recording notes, so we go right back to the beginning again. And it says to be continued. So, I mean, that's all we got. The next issue, Captain Phasma's staying there looking like a dude with a captain behind her, and there's some kind of squid coming up out of the ground trying to get him. I mean, this is an excuse to make another comic. This is what this is. This is an excuse to make another comic. They're so upset that nobody liked Captain Phasma that they had to make a comic to try to redeem her. I mean, you played this character up so much, and then when it got time to do the deed, she was a dead fish. I mean, I don't understand. There's like 15 titles out now of Star Wars, and none of them need to be there. You could do Star Wars, and you could do Star Wars, the Force Unleashed series, and that's all you would need. Why is this comic a thing? And I'm not even trying to down it because Heather Antos is on it. The comic's just stupid. There's no point to it. It's basically an excuse to make more money, and I understand that you need to make money, but this is a nothing burger. It's totally just nothing. I don't know what to say about it. I feel bad for the artist because he hits it out of the park. This is a great scenes in this book. It's very Star Wars-ish with the art and everything and the title screen. Book 1, Part 1, they did the whole spiel. They're phoning it in. But then you drop the ball right off the bat with your weird time mess up here at the beginning of the page and the convenient hole in the side of the garbage chute where she just walks out. I mean, you couldn't have had it where she had to claw her way out of there or come up with some kind of smart way of like breaking through the computer to get out. You had to make it where it just had the convenient hole and she walked out. This character is nothing. This character can't even shoot somebody correctly. And then she goes about and is a hypocrite because she's going after the person that did the same thing she did. I don't understand this. Basically, they're trying to make a villain a hero, and all she is a coward. And then you got these inconsistencies where she's able to block a blaster with her cape. I don't understand that. You never explain that. First of all, every time I've ever seen them in a movie, every time the stormtrooper gets blasted by a blaster, they die. But, by all means, keep up the hypocrisy. But anyway, I don't know. This is just a big waste of time. It's going to be another one of those comics that keeps going for like 12, 13 issues and gets canceled. You know, just in time for the movie to come out is what they're hoping. And I guarantee you, after the movie comes out, the sales will go up just a hint, and then they'll shoot right back down. I really want to see what issue 2 does in sales. I really want to see. Because when issue 1 comes out, I'm going to check the numbers. When issue 2 comes out and it's half because there's no variant covers anymore, I'm going to laugh in Heather Antos' face. But anyway, that's just me. That's all I got to say. Hit the like button, hit the notifications button so you don't miss a video, and have a great day, guys. See you later.